morning, y'all. Welcome to another vlog. It is Monday, December 11th, I think. I hope that's right. It's Monday morning and we're starting a new week of vlogmas. Thank you so much for joining me so far. So I'm about to go make some coffee. It's like 8 o'clock in the morning and we're gonna go check out the Door County Advent calendar and see what we're gonna get today. So we're right here in the middle on day 11. Hopefully I can get it open. Every day of vlogmas, just watch me struggle to open the advent calendar. I know that's the content you love. Okay, and we're getting a regular blend today. We are getting, yes, peanut butter crunch. Oh, I love this one. It's one of my favorite ones. Notes of melt in your mouth peanut butter cookies. This one is so good. I remember it from last year. Okay, pouring it in, y'all, and it smells just like peanut butter cookies. I'm not kidding you. This is one of the best flavors. I love it so much. I will link to it down below in the description box if you want to check it out. But if you like peanut butter and coffee, you will definitely like this. All right, pouring in the water. So we already, oh my God, I just poured it all over the counter. Did you see that? Jesus. So I already had some coffee this morning. I made this Starbucks gingerbread, which is really good. Really like it. Not as good as Door County, but still pretty good. Brew now! While we wait for the coffee to brew, we are going to consult our magical almanac, which I will link to down in the description box below. I can't believe it's already December 11th, so we're almost halfway through Vlogmas. Christmas is coming in 2 weeks and I still have only bought like 3 gifts, so I've really got to get on it. The color of the day is silver, the incense is narcissus, which I definitely have, and the moon is waning Scorpio, or it was. It actually entered Sagittarius at 6:11 a.m. so the moon is waning Sagittarius. Okay, let me go find I have black narcissus incense, I know, so let me go find that. So this is black narcissus incense from Gia's Traditions, my favorite incense shop on Etsy, which I will always link to down below. It's a good place to get some of the harder to find incense scents if you use the magical almanac for incense of the day. And it smells so good. It's another floral scent. And I'm gonna light it up. And it sounds like the coffee has finished brewing, so I'm gonna put this in the incense holder and we're gonna go get some because I'm super excited about the peanut butter crunch. Coffee is ready and it smells so peanut buttery. Oops, I almost forgot to put my collagen in. I did have a cup of coffee this morning, but I didn't put my collagen in. So I'm gonna do that now. Now we're ready to go. Pouring it in, trying not to spill it. Sometimes it's hard when I'm trying to film at the same time. Pour in a little cream, give it a stir. And now we taste. Oh, I love it. I love the peanut butter crunch. It's like a little bit strong. I think it would be better if it weren't so strong, but that's my fault because I make it in the small coffee pot. But it definitely has a very strong peanut buttery aftertaste, which I really like. That's a good one. I give it a 7 out of 10. All right, so I'm in the car and I'm waiting on my car to defrost because it's freezing this morning. And I'm gonna run down to Harp's, the little grocery store that's kind of near my house, because I wanted to make a quiche for breakfast this morning. And I realized that I do not have the right kind of pan to make a quiche. So I'm gonna run down to Harp's and hope that they have like a little square pan or pie pan or something that will work. It makes me so sad because I had to leave so many of my dishes behind. I used to have a fully stocked kitchen when I was in Colorado, and I had to leave so many of my pots and pans and just bring basic necessities. And I haven't really been cooking that much since I've been living by myself for so long. I would just like throw something in the air fryer or pick up something at McDonald's. But now that I have Lim's, you know, over more often, I like to cook for him and cook more things for us. And I'm finding that I don't have all the kitchen supplies that I need. So I'm gonna run down to Harp's real quick and just see, hopefully they have something that will work. And as you can see, my car is frosty. That is the front windshield. It's super cold this morning. And I don't have an ice scraper. I need to add that to my Walmart cart for my next order so that I can scrape off my windows and don't have to sit here for 30 minutes waiting on it to defrost. Okay, y'all, I made it to Harp's, so cross your fingers for me that they have something in here I can use to cook a quiche in. Well, they have some cast iron pans, but that's not really what I'm looking for. I hope that they have more kitchenwares than just whatever is right here, because I see nothing that will work. Right behind me, they do have a bunch of foil pans, so I might just have to grab a foil pan for this morning and then like buy an actual like glass Pyrex dish next time I go to Walmart. Never mind, I found some actual like pans over here. If I can find one that's an 8x8 or a 9x9, we'll be good. Let me see. That's way too big, also way too big. Oh, here we go. This is what I need right here. All right, I'm gonna get one of these. This is a 9x9. This is perfect. This is exactly what I need to make the quiche in the oven. Perfect. And I also found in their meat section this natural pork ground sausage. I love this stuff, and they don't always have it here, but they make it fresh in the store. So I grabbed some of that. I think I'm gonna make a sausage and egg quiche this morning. Okay, I'm back home. I have washed out the new pan and I'm about to get ready to start making this quiche. It takes a while. It takes like 35 to 40 minutes to cook after I get the sausage browned and assemble it all in the pan. If you're interested in making this recipe, I will put a link to it down below in the description box. It's really good if you're on keto, carnivore, low carb, or even if you're not, you can serve this to anybody. Everybody likes it. I'm gonna serve some to limbs with some toast on the side, and it makes a lot. It makes like 6 servings. You can have breakfast for several days, especially if you live by yourself or just with like 1 or 2 people. I don't know if I would freeze it because I feel like the texture of the egg would be kind of off, but you can keep it in the fridge for several days. So the first thing I'm gonna do is take this sausage that I just bought at Harps. I really love this stuff because the ingredients are really natural. It only has pork, salt, red pepper, sage, sugar, and black pepper, and the amount of sugar in it is negligible. I like that it's just handmade in the store and it doesn't have like a bunch of BHA and preservatives and stuff in it, and it is really tasty. Now I have a little bit more than a pound. I have 1.18 pounds, but I think that's gonna be fine. It'll cook down a little bit anyway. So I am gonna preheat my pan to medium heat, and then we will add the sausage in once it gets warm. Okay, so the pan is hot. I'm gonna go ahead and put my sausage in. I'm just gonna dump it. Wow, that was loud. Peel this off. And then I like to use my little rice paddle. This is really good for cooking ground meat in a skillet. We're just gonna cook this till it's all browned. The sausage is all browned, so now I am gonna drain out the fat, and then we're gonna start assembling the quiche. And I'm also going to preheat the oven to 350 degrees while we're getting everything ready. So I drained the fat out of the sausage in a colander, and then I'm gonna spread it on the bottom of the pan. So you really need to use a 9x9 inch baking pan to make this. Oh my god, I'm getting sausage grease everywhere. I'm just gonna spread this out evenly on the bottom of the pan. We're gonna set that aside while we get the other ingredients ready. Next step is to top it with shredded cheese. So the only cheddar I have right now is this triple cheddar Kraft shredded, and I've used some of it so I don't quite have 8 ounces. You should top with about 8 ounces of cheese. Even though I don't quite have 8 ounces, I still think it'll be enough cheese for the quiche. Okay, we have the sausage topped with cheese. We're gonna set this aside while we prepare the eggs. Okay, we're gonna start by cracking 6 eggs into a medium-sized bowl. And then we are gonna add some cream and salt and pepper. Egg number 2, egg number 3, number 4, 5, and 6. And then we're gonna add a ½ teaspoon of salt, a dash of black pepper, and we're just gonna beat that with a little whisk until it's nice and combined and smooth, just like if you were making scrambled eggs. And then we're gonna measure out 1 cup of heavy cream, and then we're gonna beat that into the eggs and mix it very well. And this is gonna be the base for our quiche. Once that is nice and mixed, then we're gonna pour that over the sausage and cheese. Just like this. Just pour it over and try to make it as even as possible. So here's how it looks before it goes in the oven. All right, y'all, so I'm gonna put this in the oven and we're gonna bake it for 35 to 40 minutes at 350 degrees or until it's set in the middle. And while that's baking, I'm gonna use this time to clean up the kitchen and do the dishes. I'll see you guys back here in a little bit. I just took the quiche out of the oven. This is after cooking for 30 minutes, so the cheese is a little bit brown. I think next time I would cook it for about 25. This is the first time I've made it in this oven, but I think it's still gonna be good. It smells really good, and I'm just gonna check by putting a toothpick in the center to make sure that it's set, and it is. So we're gonna let this sit for about 10 minutes before we slice it up and serve it. Okay, now I am gonna slice this, and you can make this into 6 or 8 servings. I think I'm gonna make it into 6. So I'm gonna slice it down the middle and then slice it 3 times across. 1 or 2 times across, I guess, sorry. And that makes about 6 servings. So I've already made a plate with toast for limbs, so I'm gonna scoop one of these out. Okay, and this just came right out of the pan very smoothly, and I'm gonna add it to the plate. I'm gonna rearrange this and try to make it look decently pretty here. And there is Limbs' breakfast. So here's how it looks after I've taken a piece out. It looks really good. I think it's perfectly done, actually. And here is my big ass hunk, so I'm gonna go eat this with a Diet Coke. I'll see you guys a little bit later. Well, y'all, I just got done streaming for my Sims channel on Twitch, and I decided to stream a little bit later today than I used to, just to see if that kind of helped with views and stuff, because my afternoon spot wasn't doing as well as like my Saturday streams do. So today I decided to stream from 4 to 6, and it was definitely more successful. So I'm considering changing my Monday stream from 2 to 4 to 4 to 6. But that also means I'm working late today because I haven't been able to film anything else because I spent all day after I made that breakfast editing the vlog, and I didn't have any time to film anything else. I'm very tired. I've been talking for 2 straight hours. And I'm tired of talking, but anyway, I'm gonna keep talking just for you because it's Vlogmas and I made a commitment and I'm gonna keep it. So right now, I am really hungry. So Lims plays D&D on Monday nights, and he's still staying with me right now. We're not living together. We're just having an extended sleepover. So he's still staying with me, but he's playing D&D right now. So I'm gonna go to McDonald's and get us some dinner because I'm tired and don't feel like cooking, and I still have to go finish the eggnog. All right, I made it down to McDonald's. I'm at the curbside pickup, waiting to pick up our food. It's dark outside, as you can see, but it's only a little after 6. I am super hungry. I haven't eaten anything really since that quiche this morning that I cooked. I did eat a little bit of leftover Japanese steak that I had, but it was just a few little bites, and then I had some Gouda cheese before I streamed. Now I'm starving, so I got myself a double quarter pounder with bacon and then a couple of little McDoubles. I don't know if I'll be able to eat it all, but if not, I can save the leftovers for lunch tomorrow. And then Lim's got a Big Mac and some McNuggies. I have literally been waiting out here in the McDonald's parking lot for like 15 minutes, maybe longer. I don't know what's going on in there. It's never taken this long. It's not like our order was crazy or anything. The lady did come out here and ask me what I ordered a few minutes ago and said, no, this isn't for you, and left. So I have no idea what's up with my food. All right, so I'm back home. They did finally bring my food after like 35 minutes of me waiting out there. So I'm finally back home. I already ate my double quarter pounder and I forgot to film it, but you know what it looks like. There's my sad little McDouble with no bun. I'm probably gonna eat one of these and save the other one for later. All right, so I'm about to finish the eggnog that I didn't get to finish last night. It's been chilling for like 24 hours now, so it should be ready for us to move on to the next step, which is beating the whipped cream with sweetener and vanilla and then folding it in. First, I'm gonna take the eggnog out of the fridge and see how it looks. Well, here's how it looks. It's pretty thick. You can see, like, as I'm stirring it, it's thickened up quite a bit since it's been chilling. And it's gonna get a little bit thicker once we stir the cream into it. It smells really good. So I'm actually gonna do the eggnog with no alcohol in it because it's Monday now and I am trying not to drink during the weekdays. So I'm not gonna have any alcohol. We're just gonna have virgin eggnog today for the rest of the week. So the first thing I'm gonna do is measure out a ½ cup of heavy whipping cream. Oops, don't wanna go too far over. I'm gonna put this into a glass mixing bowl. Then I'm gonna add a ½ teaspoon of vanilla extract into the cream. And finally, 2 tablespoons of the stevia granular sweetener. So there's 1 and 2. Then I'm gonna take my electric mixer and I'm gonna beat this until stiff peaks form. This is kind of the consistency you want here, or at least the consistency I want. I'm gonna use a rubber spatula to just fold it in. Now, you could whip this a little bit more and just serve the eggnog as it is and top it with the whipped cream if you wanted to. I prefer to just fold it in. And this made a lot, and there's only 2 of us drinking it. And I don't want to drink too much because it does have a lot of artificial sweetener in it, which I try to avoid if I can. I mean, I do drink a lot of aspartame in my Diet Coke, of course, but I try to avoid making like sweet things out of it, because it tends to make me crave sweets more. But on holidays, I will make an exception. So it's Christmas and damn it, I want eggnog. I know that some people who do the carnivore diet, like Kelly Hogan, she eats no sweet taste whatsoever. So no Diet Coke, nothing with the sweet taste. And I wish I could do that, but damn it, I can't give up my Coke Zeros. So the first time I did the keto diet, like a long time ago, one of my favorite things to do, especially when I was having such a hard time getting off sugar, and this probably did not help me, but I used to just whip heavy cream up and then add like sugar-free chocolate syrup and make like a chocolate mousse out of it and eat that as a dessert. Probably shouldn't have done that on second thought, but it did kind of help me not eat real sugar for a while, so I don't know, it's good too. But I'm about to dip out some of this eggnog and try it. And now we taste. I'm just gonna have a really small glass. I'm probably not even gonna drink all this because I feel like it's gonna be way too sweet for me. It's thick. Ooh, it's good too. A lot of nutmeg in there. That's really delicious. It's like just the right thickness and also like just the right sweetness with those artificial sweeteners, and it doesn't taste artificial. It doesn't taste like it's artificially sweetened. That's why allulose and erythritol are the best artificial sweeteners to use if you're gonna use them. Now, if you wanted to make this alcoholic, you would need to add like 1 ounce of rum to an 8-ounce glass. That's the recommended amount. Or you know, you can just turn up the bottle. Nobody fucking cares. Just pour some rum in there. But for me, not drinking alcohol today, so we're having it virgin. But I may make some more of this for Christmas because it is super good. Well, I'm gonna wrap the vlog up here because it is getting late and I am tired. But the eggnog turned out really good. I can definitely recommend it if you want a low carb or keto eggnog option this year. And I'll link to the recipe that I used down in the description box below. And I will link to the recipe I used down in the description box below. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you for joining me for Vlogmas. Also, I'm going to be doing my members only live stream tomorrow. So if you want to join me for that, click the little join button down below or the link in the description box to become a channel member and come hang out with me on Wednesdays at 2 p.m. Central. I don't know what we're going to do yet this week, so I'll keep you updated. And also don't forget to follow me on the socials. I am on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. All right, guys, I guess that's it for me. I will see you tomorrow. Have a great night. Bye.